Yo, good morning, YouTube. It is Friday, September the 6th at 6:43 in the a.m. Yeah, I'm up earlier than I like to be because I have an 8 a.m. appointment, and I'm going to leave out of here in about another 5, 6, 7 minutes. It'll be 7 o'clock. We just did our pre-trip, and I want to make sure I get through the traffic. Hopefully, I feel like I'll have plenty of time, but we'll see how it all works out. Going through St. Louis on a Friday morning, or anywhere about that matter. Anyway, hopefully we get dropped off. We get a live unloaded fairly quickly, and we can shoot over to Edwardsville, pick up our next load, and head down to Walmart in Coleman, Alabama. So let me just finish getting my plan together and get this day started. Alright, we are in the dock here at the Floor and Decor store number 217 in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm having weird problems right now. Both my tablets have internet access. I can open up apps, I can go to websites, watch YouTube, whatever. But my phone, for whatever reason, doesn't have internet access. I checked the mobile data things, I turned it off, turned it back on, rebooted the daggone phone. I don't know what the hell's going on with my phone today. Why can't I access the internet? I got apps to look at. I got things to do while I'm just setting. I made a phone call earlier, so the phone part works. The 5G logo is displaying up top. I can't even get into the freaking T-Mobile app to have customer service look into it. And I could probably hook my phone to the Wi-Fi of my tablet to the hotspot. That might be what I have to do, but why ain't my phone working? Damn it. Alright, so update on the phone data, right? Because both my tablets have internet. My phone wouldn't have internet. So I contacted T-Mobile, because 611 customer care. I was like, listen, I got 3 devices through you guys. I got 2 tablet lines and I got a phone line, but my phone, for some reason, doesn't have internet connection. So what was it, a week or so ago, because I used to have when you get the Magenta Plus plan, the Max plan, whatever it is, unlimited everything, it comes with 50 gigs of hotspot data a month, right? And I, for the longest time, I was using my hotspot for my phone or for my TV I had in my other truck, and I was always running out of gigs of hotspot. So I increased it to 100 for like the last year, and I was paying $35 a month extra for the additional 50 gig of hotspot. And I still ran out, but whatever. So last week or so, I realized, hey, I'm trying to cut expenses where I can. And I'm like, I don't use this hotspot no more because I got 2 tablet lines and I got my phone. I don't use the hotspot, so let me just go take it back down to the minimum $50 gigs versus paying the extra $35 for 100 that I'm not even using to begin with. So I just went in there and turned that little option off. I don't want that extra 50 gigs no more. Save $35 a month. Apparently the system thought I didn't want no data. Like, what? The system thought I wanted something. I wanted to do more than the button I pushed. So after about a 20-minute conversation with the level 1 tech, she said, let me get a hold of a level 2 tech. And the level 2 tech answered 4 minutes later. She went, oh yeah, we see the problem. We corrected it. She told me what happened. So apparently when I selected, I didn't want the additional 50 gig hotspot. I didn't want data to begin with. And I didn't select that button at all. I didn't select no data. I just said, no, I don't want that extra 50. So anyhow, it works now. We're good to go. And I've been in this dock now for 56 minutes and I haven't felt one touch. The man did say it might be a while. I was like, okay, well, Tracy said yesterday we got up here early. They said they'd start loading on early. She's like, or unloading early. Loading on early? Or unloading me early. And he said, well, we usually would, but we're a man down. I was like, no worries, man. No worries at all. We're just a bunch of worker bees is all we are, right? So, hopefully, this is a tight little dock, actually. I can't open my door if I had to. Really tight. Really tight. But you know what? It's just because I got a handrail right here beside of us in a little walking dock area. So it looks like it's been smacked a couple times by some trucks because it's all curvy, bent, and warped there. But anywho, we'll stay here and see how long it takes. So I'm 30 miles away from my next pickup. Take it down to Coleman, Alabama. So I've been sitting here for an hour and 33 minutes in the dock. And I just felt somebody start loading me. Or unloading me. Or in my trailer at least. So they're about an hour and a half behind. Well, they're technically an hour behind schedule. But I'm just sitting here. I'm watching American Pie. I don't think I ever watched this one. I think this is like 4. It's the one where they. It's after the wedding. I don't think I've seen this one though, to be honest. But I got access to an app to where I watch all kind of crap. Anyway, I'm hopefully we'll get done quick so I can get my next load and get on down to Coleman, Alabama. All right, got here at 7:30 and it's now 10:30. Before 7:30, but it's 10:35 right now. I just did all my assignment stuff, slowed the tandems back up, locked the doors. Now we're 33.8 miles away from where we got to go for our next one. But between here and there, we're going to stop somewhere and finally get some breakfast. Haven't eaten yet, so let's go. All right, we're here at, turns out there's a Flying J right off the exit I'm going to. I'm literally 0.8 miles away from the pickup. So stopped here at Flying J. I just did my monthly training video. Left turns, beat the heat, fatigue, whatever. I understand it, but I feel like it shouldn't be straight black and white across the board, but whatever. And I had, of course, too late for eating breakfast, so I had 2 slices of pizza. That's what I had. That's what I got. I got some belly in my belly. I got some grub in me, so I'm not hungry no more. So we're gonna just hang out here for a few more minutes. It's right now 10:40. I haven't even put in the information yet. Yeah, I'm literally 0.7 miles away. I go down here to the next light, make a right, and boom, there it is. So I haven't even looked at the route from pickup to drop off. I'll look at that probably in the next clip once we actually get attached and see what route we're going. I really don't know. We'll find out then. So let's go back to it. Fat boy hot. You might hear air. It's hot. We just connected to our loader trailer, and it's getting more and more one of my ticks. Never bothered me, but it does these days. It's preloaded trailers. Load them all you want, but leave the seal in the back. Let me seal it up. That way the driver can look and see what his load is. Especially when you have an assignment that says 43,000 plus pounds. It helps us better go ahead and adjust our tandems prior to the scale. And we can also see how it's loaded. Is it top heavy or not, you know? That's important information we should have, especially on these heavy ass loads. We don't get to see inside the trailer until if we have a live unload or not. I mean, there's a lot of trailers, there's a lot of loads that are heavy as shit, but 3 inches off the ground. A lot of them are heavy as shit, filled from the floor to the top, front to the back, side to side. It's good to know those things as a driver, if you're top heavy or not. Just me? Probably is. But I do have a tire that's it's really crappy. And we're 1.2 miles away from the Edwardsville OC. So instead of waiting on tire roadside, I'm gonna take this over to the OC and have them fix it. I'll show you the tire when I get there. No defects, by the way. There we go. See that? That's the only one that really needs to be changed. I'll let him use his discretion on a couple other ones that I thought might have been questionable. He's like, just that one. So we'll go through Express, get it changed. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. All right, I'm back here waiting for the Express Bay to give me a signal, but I haven't chosen what route I'm taking yet. The shortest route, 459 miles from where I'm at, just takes you down, takes you over to 64 for a little bit, and then when you get into Mount Vernon, you go south on 37, and then you'll hit 24 and go on down into Nashville, then you hit 65 and go straight south. 24, I don't like that road going up and down over the mountains in Tennessee, being heavy. But that's the shortest route. Somebody, he walking here to me? No, he's walking past me. The next shortest route, which adds only 11 miles to the trip, but it adds 35 minutes to the trip as well, is going down 55. Where's that? And hitting 412 and kind of angling over. You don't even go down to Memphis. And you wind up on back roads. I don't like 24. I just don't. But once we leave here with the tire fix, we'll go over here to the Flying J. We'll get scaled to make sure our weights are right. I know we're heavy, but are we as heavy as last time? On paper it says yes, but we shall find out here in just a little bit. So I got my tandems right in the area that where we was on the last load, so we're close to that area. So we'll see what we'll see what the scale looks like. Been here about an hour. Check in, waiting, work done, tires done. So now I'm gonna head over to the Flying J was at earlier. It's only like a mile and a half away, and get weighed. And what time is it now? 2:17. I'll drive a few more hours. My 14's caught up with me, so we got 6 hours and 18 minutes on that. But surely I ain't using all of that. But maybe I will. I don't know. Who knows? Let's go get weighed and make sure everything's legal. All right, we are parked. It is now 6:30 of the p.m. We are at a pilot in Kutawa, Kentucky. It's one of those Hucks places, one of those Hucks spots, Hucks. It's a pilot dealer. I like these. I've been to these. This is a couple times. I've been to one in Effingham, I think that's where it was, somewhere in that area. At one point, here tonight. And what I had for dinner, I went inside and I grabbed a sandwich. It was a Texas toast tenderloin sandwich and a monster. That was dinner tonight. So we didn't work a whole lot. I mean, we didn't do much actual like on duty work. Like I used a total of 7 hours and 23 minutes today, and I guess 4 hours and 45 minutes of driving. But during that 4:45 of driving, we only did 266 miles total. But since pickup, we've done like 240. What was it, like 460 or something from start to finish, and we're 250 miles away now. So we did a couple hundred miles. The plan was not a couple hundred miles off the trip. So we're 3 hours and 45 minutes away from delivery, which was kind of the idea the whole time, is be there before noon. Good day, head a couple hours over to Stevenson, get the next load, and head to Laredo. So the plan that I had in mind initially is working out pretty good so far. We lost an hour there. We get about that tire, and then we lost about 2.5 hours this morning at the receiver. So, I mean, we could be a little. Hell, I could have delivered today. No, I couldn't have. It's Walmart. It's very specific. I couldn't have delivered until the earliest tomorrow's date, whether it be 12:01 tonight or as late as 11:59 p.m. tomorrow. But anyhow, I'm just going to. I got up early today, right? So I'm not used to waking up at 6 o'clock. I mean, I woke up. I guess when I went to sleep last night, as I was laying down, it was like after midnight, right? So I was like, man, why can't I go to sleep? It's like every time I have a super early morning and I know I need to get up, I just can't go to sleep. I was like, so I kept telling myself, you got to get up, you got to get up, you got to get up, you got to get up. And I think it was my lullaby last night. I sang myself to sleep to that. But as soon as that alarm went off this morning, like the first, because I have the nuclear alarm, that's my alarm. And as soon as that first came out, I was like, oh shit. I woke up scared, like I overslept or something, right? So I immediately just bounced up, set up, turned it off. I was awake. So yeah, I was worried I was going to oversleep. So anyway, I'm a little tired since I woke up so early. And like I said, it's only... Now, technically, I only used... You can say, well, you're like, country, you only worked 7 hours and 23 minutes today. Well, on the DOT clock, you're right. I only used 7 hours and 23 minutes. But you know what? My ass woke up at 6 a.m. So I went on duty at 6:30. So my work day it's been 12 hours, okay? Shut up. Lay down, lick your wounds. And when you think about that, that kind of sucks, right? My actual work day from start to stop is about 12 hours. But on DOT, I only use 7.5. So I've only given them 5.5 hours of my life for free today. Think about that. Let that sink in a little bit. Whatever. It is what it is. Anyhow, that's it for today. Thank you so much for all the support. They took my Halloween shirts line down, so my Halloween line is no longer there. Got a message today. Because of likeness. Copyright likeness. So, there goes that. Even though that design is in many, many shops all across the net, mine gets taken down from the company I'm with. Oh well. That's fine. It is what it is. So if you go look for the Halloween stuff, it's not there no more. But all the country transports merch is for sure. The Flex Fit hats are back in. We're getting to the fall. I'm gonna start bringing out. I mean, there's some hoodies out there already too. Just shut up, Linda. I'll start activating hoodies and beanies and stuff like that once here soon. Over the next month or so. Or probably by the end of this month because of, again, fall coming around, that time of year for beanies. I'm going to order me one of each of the new Flex Foots hats and a beanie once I get them done. And probably a hoodie. I think they have a big enough hoodie for me. But I am kind of slowly trickling down a little bit, so maybe I'll be able to actually fit in one. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for all you're watching. I say this every video, and I hope you never, ever, I hope this never, ever appears to fall on deaf ears for you, because I truly appreciate everything from you guys. All the messages, the tips, the advice, the hey, you should do this, you're doing this shit wrong, holding me accountable, the biggest thing. If I say I'm doing something, I'm going to do something, and I do it the wrong way, I mean, especially that video a few days ago, man, all the comments were... Thank you. Don't ever think I don't mean it, because I do. I don't want to sound like a broken record either. I just want you to know sincerely. Thank you. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.